For the first time since 2019, opioid overdose deaths are down across Missouri. Researchers credit the decrease to the widespread availability of a life-saving antidote, naloxone.
They also point to expanded support programs for all stages of recovery. New at 10, 5 on your side's Laura Barcheski gets an inside look at LIV Recovery, the first respite home in the state.
Marijuana and drinking alcohol,
ecstasy,
cocaine and heroin.
In 2017, drugs had taken hold of so many people's lives in the St. Louis area.
Black men in particular were leading in overdoses at 80%.
To fight the opioid epidemic,
LIV Recovery, this is Veronica. May I help you?
Cameo Jones opened the doors of LIV Recovery to people struggling with addiction.
People coming out of treatment don't have anywhere to go that's going to help them continue using the tools that they learned in treatment. And that's where recovery housing came in.
Who's winning over here?
They grew from one recovery house with 30 to 40 beds to 5 and a respite home, the very first in the state of Missouri.
What is the difference between a respite house and maybe a sober living house or a different recovery house?
For most recovery housing, you have to have at least 30 days of sobriety. You've made that decision to be in recovery when you go to a recovery house or sober living. Respite's different. Respite is meeting you wherever you're at. And we put that responsibility on us and our staff to plant those seeds and show them what recovery can bring.
Tucked into a quiet old North St. Louis street is LIV's respite home. It's where Chris Calvert and Andre Mack truly changed their lives forever.
I thought it was a place that they were selling, get away with free cell phones. I went over there too, and actually it was a place that was actually helping people try to get into houses like this, recovery, sober houses.
Because of their addiction, both men turned to crime to get by.
Couldn't work, couldn't keep a job. Ended up homeless.
I felt like I had one of two ways to go. One of them was going to be do the most honorable thing I could do on one end and just take my own life or disappear. All right, come on.
Chris says the other option was to take treatment seriously.
Day by day, buddy, day by day.
When he first walked into LIV Recovery, he had more than 20 active warrants for his arrest in 8 different jurisdictions.
I just knew, honestly, at that point, I wanted to stop hurting people.
And with the help of the LIV staff, the courts, and loved ones by his side, today he is warrant-free.
They were the ones who truly believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself.
Everything's going good.
Andre had fallen out of touch with his family, but it became motivation.
I had 3 kids that I wanted to get back out there too. I had a sick mother.
Recovery-wise, how's things going?
Now they both live by example to give others the hope they once needed.
If you would have asked me a year and a half ago if my dreams, aspirations, or sense of purpose was something that was even a possibility, excuse me, I wouldn't have had an answer for you. Today, I can tell you that I do believe my dreams, aspirations, and my search and to find purpose is actually a thing.
So it's working for a lot of people. So what's next for this organization?
Yeah, they actually just bought a house down the street from their respite home in North St. Louis and just opened at the beginning of the month. It's a recovery house specifically designed for men who need long-term housing. It can be the next step after the respite home. And LIV Recovery is always in need of donations. You can find out more about how to help on ksdk.com.
So good to see their success stories.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, thanks, Laura.